Good morning, children. Welcome to yet another class on time. Okay, so far, what have we learned? We have been learning how to convert time, right? From a bigger unit of time to a smaller unit of time. For example, from hours to minutes, minutes to seconds, and from smaller unit of time to a bigger unit of time, like from seconds to hours, then seconds to minutes. Remember, children, what we have been learning? We have been learning that if we have to convert from a bigger unit of time to a smaller unit of time, what do? We multiply. Okay. For example, from hours to seconds, if we have to convert, what will we do? We will divide. Why? Because from a bigger unit of time to a smaller unit of time, what do? I have been saying it again and again. We divide. Okay. Now, we have been doing quite a few problems in our workbook, right? So let us try a few more problems, okay? So we will be doing question number 20. We will be doing 2 problems today and the rest you can try it yourself, all right? Okay, so let's start with question number 20. What do we have here? We have that a bus starts from Hyderabad and reaches Bengaluru. However, it halts for 2400 seconds at a food stall. For how many minutes does it stop? That is part 1 of the question. Okay. Then you have that another bus takes the same route. It waits for 240 minutes at a food stall. How many hours did the second bus stop for? So we will first convert. So at first, what do we have? That we have to convert to 2400 seconds to minutes. Okay. So since we have to convert seconds into minutes, what do we have to do, children? From a smaller unit of time, right? Second is a smaller unit of time and minutes is a larger unit of time. So from a small to big, when we go, what do? We divide. So what do we know? We know that 1 second is equal to how many minutes, children? 1 second is equal to 1 by 60 minutes, right? Second is a small unit of time, minute is a bigger unit of time. So from small to big, when we go, what do? We divide. That means 2400 seconds will be equal to 2400 divided by 60 minutes. Right, children? This will be equal to 4 6 are 24. 4 into 6 is 24, right? So this can be written as 40 minutes. So the first bus stopped for 40 minutes. Right, children? Is it clear? Why is it 40 minutes? Because we have, so in the first part of the question, what did we have to find out? We have to find how many minutes did the bus stop. So since it stopped for 2400 seconds, we had to convert 2400 seconds into minutes. All right. So let us go to the second part of the question, where you have another bus. So let me rub off the question. Okay, in the second part of the question, what do you have? You have that another bus takes 240 minutes. Another bus waits for 240 minutes, right? Another bus waited for 240 minutes. So children, look, In the first part of the question, what did you have? The bus waited for 2400 seconds. Remember, second is the unit of time used for the first part of the question. In the second part of the question, what do you have? That another bus waited for how many minutes? 12 to 40 minutes. Please mark, children, that here the unit of time used is minutes. Okay? And you have to find how many hours did the second bus stop for. How many hours did the second bus stop for? Okay, children. I am rubbing off the first part of the answer. So see, in the first part of the question, you had to convert seconds into minutes. But in the second part of the question, you have to convert 240 minutes into hours. See? Again, you have to convert a small unit of time to a larger unit of time. Remember, children, from small to big, when we go, what do? We divide. Okay? So, what do we know? We know that 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hours. Right, children? Minutes to hours to minutes, minutes to seconds, right? So 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hours. So 240 minutes will be 240 divided by 60 hours, right? So this will be equal to 4 into 6 is 24. So this will be equal to 4 hours. Alright. So the second bus stopped for 4 hours. Okay, children. Is it clear? I very much hope that it is clear and we have learned to convert time. Alright. We will do another question from your workbook. Alright, question number 21. Is it fine? Okay, let me rub this off. Okay? Please look into the question. If you have any doubts, any problems, please let me know. Okay? Let me rub this off. Alright. Let us have question number 21. Alright, question number 21. What do we have here? A person named Anil travels for 1.5 hours on one day and his brother travels for how many seconds? 3780 seconds. Okay, so who travels for longer duration? Who travels for longer duration? All right. Okay, so children, please note that here Anil travels for how many hours? 1.5 hours. Okay, and his brother travels for 3870 seconds. Now see, is it easy to compare both this time? You have to find out who travels for the longer duration. So you see, Anil travels in hours, his brother has traveled in seconds. They are both different unit of time. To compare, what do you have to do? You have to bring either hours to seconds or seconds to hours. Okay, so once you bring them on the same unit, only then you will be able to compare. Now see, if you have to convert hour to seconds, hour is a larger unit of time, second is a smaller unit of time. You will have to multiply. And if you want to convert seconds into hours, what will you have to do? You have to divide. So here, what I have tried to do is I have tried to bring Anil's time into seconds. So I can say Anil travels for 1.5 hours, right? We know 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? 60 into 60. Remember, 1 hour is equals 60 minutes. 60 minutes equals 60 seconds. 60 seconds, right? So this one, so 60 seconds we can directly write it as, remember I told you, we can directly write it as 3600, 3600 seconds, right? So if you have to bring 1.5 hours, can be written as 1.5 hour can be written as, see, this is a mixed fraction. We have learned mixed fraction, right? So this can also be written as 2. This can also be written as 2 into 1 plus 1 divided by 2. Do you know how to convert a mixed fraction into a proper fraction? Okay, multiplied by 3600 seconds. Okay, this can always be written as 2 into 1 plus 1 will be 3 by 2 into 3600 seconds. All right. So this can be written as 2. You can cancel it out, right? This will become 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16, 00 seconds. This will become 5400 seconds. So how many seconds Anil travels for? Anil travels for, therefore Anil travels for 5,400 seconds. Okay, children? So since Anil travels for 5,400 seconds and his brother travels for 3,780 seconds, which is more? Anil is more. 5,400 seconds is more than 3,780, right? So we can say the answer is Anil travels a longer duration. Okay, children. So I hope it is clear to you. If you have any problem and any doubts, please get back to me. Alright, I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.